Fox News host Ainsley Earhardt has landed in hot water countless times for her journalism skills, or lack thereof.
Sorry, Charlie, I always assume it's a man, but my best friend's daughter's Charlie.
Earhardt has reportedly admitted to not knowing anything about politics when she was hired by Fox News, which might explain why she sticks her foot in her mouth so often. Take, for example, the time that former Navy SEAL Jake Zwig appeared on Fox and Friends in the wake of the January 2025 crash between a helicopter and an airplane over the Potomac River, and she asked, "What were those last moments like? Because you don't want anyone to be scared, but you also want people to say their prayers before and have a little bit of time. But if I were in that situation, you just want it to be quick, you know?"
So do you think when the plane crashes, when something like this happens, there's no pain, right? The people don't experience that.
Zwig was so dumbfounded that he had to take a moment to figure out how to answer, but Earhardt seemed clueless about how inappropriate she sounded. Her critics took to social media to call her out for going in such a morbid direction. As one wrote on Facebook, "What is wrong with you asking such an insensitive question about how the victims felt? I guess that is par for the course on Fox News. Insensitive and crass, no empathy for the typical American people." Earhardt was also notably insensitive during the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic during a March 2020 episode of Fox and Friends.
This is not a priority, but women have to get their hair done. I saw someone tweet out, "You're going to see what color our real hair is because our roots are going to grow in."
Earhardt doubled down on the sentiment when she continued, "All my friends are saying, this is not a priority. People are dying, and I realize that, but they can't get their nails done." Unsurprisingly, she got a lot of pushback for being tone deaf, with one person tweeting, "How dare they put this woman on the air with this privileged nonsense? How dare they really?" More recently, Earhardt has been vocal about her support for Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and his efforts to clean up the food in America, but that led her to make a bit of an odd claim about European diets during a December 2024 episode of Outnumbered.
We can eat pasta, we can eat pizza, we don't gain any weight. I know you walk a lot, but you don't gain weight. You feel fresh, you feel clean. You come back here, you start eating pasta, and you gain weight immediately.
Earhardt also claimed that the reason Americans pack on the pounds is because of the pesticides and chemicals added to the food. Her critics once again had a field day, with one person shouting on X, "Lies! A big bowl of pasta in any country will make you gain weight. It's their lifestyle and socioeconomic status that is different." And another pointed out, "Someone tell those idiots the reason the food is good and the people are healthier comes from 3 reasons: smaller portions of food, a better lifestyle, and better healthcare." Back in 2014, it was Earhardt's Christian beliefs that were generating controversy. That was when she blasted the Freedom from Religion Foundation for demanding that religious plaques be removed from Texas schools. As she put it, "This is the same group that has attacked other schools in other states. These atheists in other cities need to understand the culture in the South, and how church is a very integral part of our childhood and growing up, and it's a very important part for the Southern culture." A year later, Earhardt targeted atheists again after a sheriff in Missouri placed decals that said, "In God We Trust," on patrol cars. Her co-host Julie Roginski tried to defend the rights of the minority and the separation of church and state, but Earhardt wasn't having it.
We have separation of church and state in this country.
What about the majority?
Okay,
I'm so tired of protecting the minority. What about the rest of the country?
Great.
77%.
Ainsley,